Hi there! Once again, I'm here to talk about Supernatural, so as usual, I don't really care for the lighting or anything. I hope you don't care either. Anyway, there was one comment on the last Supernatural related video that asked for me to review episode 11 as well, because that wasn't included in the one before, so I'll just spend a few words over that too, but mainly I'll try and focus on episode 12, series 6. Okay, so episode 11 was the one where Dean is asked to play death. What is there to say about that? Isn't that slightly blatant? I mean, newsflash, playing death isn't easy. I feel the time has come for me to say once again, I expected more out of Supernatural. But again, it's probably me. I'm sorry I'm so skeptical about season 6. Because episode 12 didn't really leave me fully enthusiastic either. The cliffhanger was so cruel. I mean, Sam got his soul back, which is great, and it was so mean of them to leave us hanging over Christmas on this. But then, when it all starts again, it's probably also because we've been down this road so many times before, you know, with the Winchester brothers doing everything in their power to get back together. So it's probably because of this. I'm once bitten, twice shy, probably. But the problem is solved so quickly that it's obvious it's not solved at all. It's so clear that the damn sand wall is not gonna stand, that Sam's gonna scratch at it or whatever. I'm glad they didn't drag too much the fact that Dean won't tell Sam what has happened in the last year and a half, and that Cass just goes and spills the beans. That's fine, because otherwise it would have been just too much time spent over conversations that need to be done. I've always adored the way that Sam and Dean relate to each other, because I've always felt it was sort of realistic. These air quotes are bigger than others. Sounds like a Smith's quote, but I didn't mean to. Because realistic, obviously, when just opposed to Supernatural, you know, needs explanation. But now, I mean, if it were me, okay, so my brother just got his soul back from hell, and he's been strolling around the world 1 year and a half, saying each and every cruel and witty remark he had on pretty much everyone. Should I tell him? Yes. That's it. Tell him. I know it's dangerous, but you know Sam. Dean, I'm talking to Dean. Dean, you know Sam. He's gonna scratch at the wall. He's gonna try and remember. So maybe you should just, I don't know, yay, here's a piece of advice. This is what you risk, because this is what you've been doing, so don't try and know more than what I'm going to tell you now. Here's what you've done, etc. I don't know, am I making myself clear? One of the things I liked is that Ginger, my flatmate, she was never hooked by Supernatural, really. She just saw probably the first 2 episodes, and then she saw some episodes of season 6 with me while I was watching them. So the only Sam she knows basically is the evil one, it's evil Sam. So when she saw dear old Sam that we know and love yesterday, she was just passing by and she said, "Whoa, that looks like a different person," which to me is kind of a flattering comment over Jared's acting skills, and it's a nice point, because I did notice that. I mean, Sam was actually back. It was just probably because of the position of the eyebrows, but nevertheless, I think it's noticeable. I was so scared when the bit of the sword came up, because it feels, to me, it feels like, I don't know, might and magic. For each and every enemy, we have that very specific and special weapon, and that alone can kill it. Plus, dragons, really? I mean, to me, anything that has a fantastic connotation is good. But right now, it seems to me that we're throwing into Supernatural every bit and piece of this. It's slightly too much. I mean, are we done with demons already? And hell and Lucifer? I don't know. I liked fairies because the episode was very different from the others. It wasn't as good as Changing Channels. Obviously, Changing Channels is like the best episode ever. But dragons too. Okay, I like the fact that they look like humans. It's probably not to have the guys at special effects break sweat, but still it's nice. Some things make me feel these episodes are so unrelated from the ones that came before. Like there's this moment where Sam goes, "What hunts virgins?" Comes out at night and something else. And Dean says, "I have no idea." What do you mean you have no idea? Like everything that you can find in your dad's diary meets these requirements. You should have said, "I can't really pick one," or something like that. The remarks are not as witty as they used to be. When the bit of the sword came up, oh, this is what I was saying before. I was so scared when the woman says, now we need the, sorry, there's a hair flying. We need a noble knight who comes and wield the sword and fight the dragon. I said, oh dear God, please no. Don't have Dean go back to Sam to check if once he got his soul back he is now the noble knight, because that would make me puke. Thank God, no. I did like the bit that the sword is broken, but they use it nevertheless. That's fine. Somehow I'm never satisfied with season 6. I mean, I wasn't satisfied with episode 12 either. Is it me? Should I just suck it up? Is this what Supernatural is now? Have I fallen out of love with Supernatural in season 6? As of now, it's just as good as the others and I can't see it anymore. Anyway, let me in on your thoughts. As usual, let me know, what do you want me to do with these videos? Should I keep on going for each episode and have a video in Italian and in English, have one that sums it all up? Let me know, because I really enjoy the fact that I get feedback and we get to share views and opinions. I love it. Even though you'd probably hate to watch Supernatural with me, because every time something bad happens I cringe and I talk to Dean and Sam while the episode progresses, so it's really bad to watch something that I love with me. Anyway, I hope this was interesting or fun or funny and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!